Good evening. My name is Fiona Dennis and I'm a spirit medium. My website is www.mediumfionadennis.com. I receive emails from people from all over the world, from all walks of life, and every week I will sit down and I will do the video blog. And this evening I am doing this blog for a lady who would like to remain anonymous for this sitting. The question that came in was about a dream that this lady has been having, and in the dream where she was experiencing sharp words in connection with a mother who is in spirit. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to link in for this lady just to see where this energy is going, and is there something in particular that her mum would like to say to her. Now, the first thing I am picking up on is that I'm picking up on 4 different energies that are coming in to my left hand side here. The first energy that does come in, okay, we have the lady's energy. Alright, she keeps doing this. Look at my hair. Look at my hair. It's like she got her hair done, and I feel she's showing me the Tuesday was the day of the week, obviously, that she either liked to get her hair done or that was her day for having little bits and pieces done for herself. And I need to acknowledge also, she's showing me that she had this beautiful biscuit cream type of coat. I feel like I'm looking at a wool coat with this lady, and I feel like the lady that I'm doing this sitting for here on this blog possibly has this coat, or this could be yours in particular. And to acknowledge that she still has the shoes as well. She still has her shoes. It's like her feet are working again, so I'm not sure if her legs weren't working wonderful before she passed over, that she's showing me from the hips down through the knees down into the feet weren't great, and I do feel there was something going on in around the lower tummy area as well. There's another lady there that had some type of diabetic connection as well with this lady, and I feel like I have either a mother and 2 sisters in spirit here. I also have this lady's brother figure also. I keep been showing going over the short water, so I feel like somebody was over in the UK. Now, whether that was somebody who was born in the UK and passed over in this country, or was born here and passed over in the UK, but I am being brought over the short water here. I need to say, Pet, with the link and with having seen your mum in a dream, and the link with the arguments, I don't feel that that's your mum arguing with you. I feel this is to do with feelings and emotions that you have in connection with what you're holding on to emotionally for you. This has nothing to do with your mum being in bad form or feeling that there should be argumentative feelings or words that should be passed or crossed through the dreamscape in the astral projection. I do feel that you haven't got over this passing. Now, I know that she passed in the August, but I do feel I need to go to the month of March, because she keeps showing me this huge bunch of daffodils, and the colour yellow is very, very strong around this lady. Now, I want to connect also to Padre Pio's energy, so whether somebody has a relic, or she had a relic in particular with connected to Padre Pio, her energy is very, very strong. Now, I need to also acknowledge the gathering that happened in somebody's home with regards to when she was laid out. I do feel I'm getting this beautiful soft baby pink colour around this lady's energy, and I know that she was quite frail before she passed, but she's showing me here that she's a full-bodied female, and that her mother was exactly the same. I do feel that somebody by the name of Catherine comes in very, very strong, and I need to say the name Margaret as well. There's a lot of M names coming in there. But I just need to say that the link with this lady called Catherine and the link with Margaret both are coming in together, so whether this is mother and daughter or 2 sisters. I need to acknowledge the string of very old pearls, okay, and I keep seeing mother of pearl. Now, whether you're wearing a blue top today or there's a link to a blue top, because she keeps showing me, tell her about the blue top, tell her about the blue top. And the link to taking something to her grave, it was last Sunday, something to do with last Sunday. And the link with the writing on the grave, so whether something has just recently been changed. But I keep seeing gold letters also. She said you're going around a bit like a headless chicken since she's passed over, that you've been keeping yourself, or trying to keep yourself really, really busy, and you haven't really taken any time out for yourself. That need to maybe stop and recuperate. You need to mind your own health issues. I do feel that there may be bladder issues around you, or possibly kidney infections that have been maybe at you recently. Maybe it's time to have a little bit of a detox and drink some more water, maybe some green tea, and clear your body and help your energy. I need to acknowledge there's a gentleman there also, and I feel this could be something like a father-in-law figure, because it's like they're showing me the two wedding rings. So this is somebody that's joined to you or to somebody within your family through marriage. The name John comes in very, very strong. Now I have to say the name Martin as well. The big M names are flying here. I want to say that there's a link with prostate cancer or some type of colon cancer that was with this gentleman. I do feel that he was quite ill for about 3 years before he did pass over. A very tall gentleman, this is what I'm picking up, very tall, very, very kind of slight build. I don't feel that he was a very big build at all. He does show quite a dark suit, but I do feel that he kept himself immaculate with regards to his dress sense. I do feel a sense of that this is where the link to the overwater comes in for this gentleman. It's like he's taken me over to Wales. I feel like I'm going over to the Welsh country with this gentleman, and I do feel that there was a link also with another older gentleman that's with him, because he keeps showing me the old black push bike that he had. Now, whether somebody had some type of delivery thing going on there when they were younger, or the link to being a postman of some sort, but I just feel that this person was went everywhere on his bicycle, more so than being in a car or a van. And somebody has this bicycle also, but I feel that it's parked up. It's not, I think it was resprayed as well. But I need to acknowledge a timepiece connection to this gentleman, and I feel that somebody in your family has this watch. I also see a coin, an old coin. Now whether this links in with a connection to somebody that was in the military, or it was a medal of some sort, but I just feel I keep seeing this quite a large coin, and it's sitting in red velvet, or something red that's quite soft, and it's sitting in this, and I feel like there's a plastic cover over it so you can see through it. It's translucent. And he keeps showing me that. I need to acknowledge that your mum is safe and well with her family over there. I also want to acknowledge the link with somebody that's doing exams, or someone that's going into business, because I feel like somebody's worked very, very hard to get where they are, and that things are just going to strive from better to even bigger and stronger for this particular young female that I do feel that's within the family, that has been studying and kind of running around like a headless chicken, trying to get her feet on the ground, so to speak. But she's helping. I keep getting the big S name being thrown at me here, and I keep doing this. It's like she puts her hand on her heart saying, this is where you will always remain, within her heart. You looked after this lady like you'd look after a baby, and you're being acknowledged for that, for the wonderful way that you continued to be strong, even though there were times when it was difficult for communication. I am getting this sense of, with the lady also, that there was something wrong with the head in the sense of confusion, so whether there was a link with Alzheimer's with somebody in the family as well, because I just feel that somebody wasn't feeling very well, and somebody went very much into a child mode more so than being the adult, and that does link in with forgetfulness and dementia, and this whole sense of confusion that comes in around a particular female. Alright, but there's about 6 or 7 of them here, and it's like they're jumping in and out trying to get my attention, and they keep changing my focus. Every time I get focused on one jumps in and does something different. The link with a memorial, and I keep seeing the red poppy, so there's something to do with the war and the military that comes in here. Now, whether this comes in around your mum's father or that side of the family, because I need to acknowledge that there's a memorial, a war memorial, and the red poppy, and that this is quite a big deal for somebody there in spirit. I want to go, I want to connect with the British side of things, and somebody that this person, there's 2 if not 3 people that wore a uniform within this family, and it's like going back through generation after generation. It's like going back in history with these 3 particular gentlemen that stand together. I feel that this is like a grandfather figure and 2 brother figures for this gentleman. I keep hearing the name Arthur, and the link with going on a boat, the link with going on some type of a ferry or on a boat with this person when they were quite young, and they basically did what they had to do at the time. They didn't really question it. They were only 16 when this was going on, and that tan type of uniform that comes in around them as well, very, very strong. I don't know if there was a coal man or somebody went on and ended up having some type of coal run after the war was over, because I keep seeing buckets and buckets and buckets of coal that comes in as well. And artificial flowers. I don't know if you have artificial flowers at the moment, but you're being handed artificial flowers. Now maybe it's a thing that you seem to have a plant and it kind of dies and you forget to water it, but it's like they're surrounding you with artificial flowers, which is very strange. But when spirit give us a gift of something, it normally manifests here on our planet, or our part of the planet, should I say. So you are being given the artificial flowers, but they're laughing when they're giving you those. So I'm sure there's a hidden joke in there that's obviously not meant for me, but for you. And also, will you stop worrying about your weight? Your mum keeps saying, tell her to stop worrying about her weight. She's talking about trying to lose some weight. You're beautiful as you are. She loves you as you are. Also, I don't know if it's a brother figure that you have, or there's a male around you, whether it comes in around a partner figure. He has to mind his lower back. He's been niggling pains. It could be a sciatic nerve thing that maybe it might travel down from the hip down into the knee, possibly the foot, so he has to be mindful. Tell him not to be going up the ladder unless somebody's holding it. I have a strange feeling that somebody may be trying to do stuff on their own that they shouldn't really be doing. So be careful that you don't hurt yourself. The link also that you have this lady's wedding ring, and I'm not sure if you got it resized or you're going to get it sized, but she wants you to wear something to do with the ring. Okay, whether you have it around your neck now at the moment, that's a different thing. She places little earrings in your ears also, and I keep seeing this brooch again. When I see that lovely cream biscuit coloured wool coat, I can see this brooch, and I want to put on a scarf, and it's like she's sitting pretty here beside me, and it's a gold type of a brooch, but there's a little pearl or something like that in the centre of it, and it's going like that. It's like a harp or a leaf, and in the centre is one single pearl, and that's what I'm been shown. Please know that your mammy is well in spirit. She would never argue with you in your dreams. Know that sometimes our dreams can be very much like the washing machine. We can throw the colour catcher in there and it will suck out all the negativity. Be mindful of maybe clearing your energy and clearing your room's energy before you sleep. Perhaps have a sea salt bath and put your day's events down the plug hole before you go to bed, and make sure you have a glass of water so you don't dehydrate. just to help you know that you're not on your own. Your mum is with you. She sits to the right side of the bed. Also, she's putting 3 books beside you, beside your bed, and it's like she wants you to lift up the books and read. Go back to being you again and start looking after you. Know that she loves you. Know that you are always, always, always being watched over, and that she knows that Christmas is a hard time for most of you, but she's having an absolute ball in meeting with family and friends and loved ones that she hasn't seen in a very, very long time. And I do feel that you're going to be travelling for mid next year a couple of times, that you're going to get to honour her memory in somewhere that you're going to be travelling to, and I think this is going to be a big deal. So for you, the lady that we leave this blog called Anonymous, may you be happy, may you be well, and may all things go well for you, and know that you are cherished and you are loved. God bless. Good evening. Goodbye.